Hello, and welcome to another RANGROO cast, me RANGROO, and today we're doing a 1v1 on a rock and a hard place. So at the bottom side in the blue, we got Aristoteles playing as Chimera, and to his left his teammate, if I can find him, we got Ecstatic, and up top in the red we got Leon Key and his good friend Nate Rian. So as usual, let's speed up the early game and get to the bloody good stuff. So Aristotle's going for 1 oil. Ecstatic going for 2 oils. 2 oils for Lanky, and he's getting a lot of refineries out, jeez. And Nate Run also going for a few refineries. So that's sort of the thing about 2v2s. If you have a teammate that can actually cover your ass, you can easily do some very nice economic booming in the early game and make loads of money. So Aristotle's got a couple infantry chaps here, and this bank's would have been taken over by a Runlone Marine. He's going to move up with a sniper, one essay has to be more precise, clearing out the bank and then taking it over. A smart move. Got a few javelin guys, clearing off units over here, holding his hill, and usually very important. Like if you're on the left side here, hold your hill. If you're on the right side here, hold your hill. These hills are very important in the match. Same with the middle ground here. I'd probably say the hills are a little bit more important, you know, as people like to attack through here. There's a little bit more open space.
Stealth enemy unit
but yeah,
detected.
Ecstatic got himself quite a few defensive bunkers down. And Lanky taking garrison in these buildings. Some javelin guys and a few marines. And he's going to be building machine gun nests of his own, so a little bit of a no man's land between both sides. And that is quite a few MG nests. So left hand heavily fortified, middle sort of cleared by 2 factions. One sniper, it seems, cleared out his entire place. Now we got MG nests coming out. Yeah. I have a feeling the red team is going to bunker up an awful lot.
Stealth enemy unit detected.
Oh, watch this over here. Let's slow this down to a reasonable speed. We got trying to build a machine gun nest, I think, right in the enemy base, but it didn't exactly work out for him. Striker MGS getting hunted and destroyed. Some more strikers over here. But he's going to be attacking. Yes, he is, Nate Warner. Quite a nice little force here. Little combined arms. And he is just racking havoc in those refineries. The mortar's definitely helping out quite a bit. And he does clear it out. And the blue team does have their own striker force of their own. Static moving up. Blazers getting in fire range. Same with the strikers. They can't get the Tusk Run upgrade. It's a little bit low on money. Yeah, it goes. Yeah, he goes. I accidentally misclicked. Yeah. And that Tusk Run upgrade being very important. Double the HP, extra fire rate, can't say no to that. What do we have over here? Javelin doing some long range bombardment on his MG nest. Thanks to Little Bird. Ecstatic firing back of his own mortars. Artillery rolls on the left hand side, right hand. We've got an Apache and some strikers moving up. Too bad the Sentinel turrets are out of power, they can't really defend themselves. Ecstatic moving up, clearing out the Apache. Or Guardian helicopter to be more precise. And he is counter attacking. has a lot of Hercules, and if you're going to have a small force like his, have at least like 3 or 2 Hercules. I always say at least have 2 Hercules no matter what force, because it's such a force multiplier. It's one little unit. Very, very, very big deal. This requires a little bit of micro on the left hand side. There's just missiles and mortars going off like it's World War I, except for the missiles. Got strikers and blazers moving up. And they're going to be getting the mortars, and there's not really too much self-defensive here. Most of the MG nests have been destroyed. Ecstatic trying to build some new ones ASAP. And yeah, Lanky's going to get some very good hits on this refinery. Getting up this hill. Bringing up a few more strikers. Even have a couple Abrams mixed in with the force. And Lanky's moving up, or Ecstatic moving up his own force. And he has a sizable amount of strikers, and that would be enough to clear it out. The strikers coming on top. Oh, that's, and then Lanky falling back. He actually has some N losses, and he definitely wants to keep those guys alive. Falling back behind his MG nest hell. Even though he even got a logistical center to repair these guys. There's the heavy artillery firing. And those N losses are nothing to scoff at. It's a huge bloody explosion when they hit the ground. I mean, just look at that. BEA beautiful. Long range bombardment on the refineries on the right hand side of red team, just going all aggressive. And oh look, metal storms. It's funny how you actually get to see these guys. Most people would just prefer to get the Phoenix now. I always welcome these little deathly buggers. As they are, metal storms are still quite scary. They make refineries disappear in a couple seconds. For such a tiny little package. And there you go, getting close to the strikers. And my god, is he going to clear that all out? I think he might, yeah. He's going to clear it all out.
Stealth enemy unit detected.
Got a few Delta forces here, now they have 35s. Gonna kill those metal storms, but he does an awful amount of damage, which is good for him. Ecstatic counter battering with his own N losses. The Delta's moving back. Long range bombardments from the javelins. As Lanky moves up once again with his slightly smaller armoured force, blows up a refinery, causing the N losses to move back to a safe location. And no, that's a lot of Guardian helicopters on the left hand here.
Stealth enemy unit detected.
Getting them ready for an assault. F-35 coming in. And then getting shot down by Panzers. We've got some more metal storms being brought out. And this is, yeah, Aristotle's been rather defensive this game. This is, you know, he hasn't really got any units. It's all been down to his teammate Ecstatic for the defenses. But it's definitely been playing out. Aristotle economically booming himself. And then getting a lot of metal storms. Let's take a look at his economy. Yeah, he's been saving a little bit of money. That's his rainy day fund. Ecstatic. Yeah, not as good. Got to that sort of aluminum, you know. Lanky, spending his money, but yes, yeah, it's a lot of aluminium. And Nataron, bit of rare earth resources. So both sides doing rather good money rise. And here comes the metal pantsers, I mean. Don't want to get too close to those nasty deltas. And here comes the metals. These guys should easily clear all this up. They do have the automatic main launcher, and yeah. just paving a path through the Delta Force. And oh, look here, that's a fantastic artillery barrage here. Or, I mean, God, is that artillery? Yeah, that was artillery. You got some HIMARS over here. One of them with the ATACAM's upgrade.
Stealth enemy unit detected.
No, the ATACAM's is bombarding the refinery. Fancy's doing their best for defense, but Nateron
Stealth enemy unit
sticking
detected.
with the long-range artillery approach. Just bunkering up on the hill and shooting out long range. And I really do mean long range. These ATACAMs, as you can see, he can shoot all the way into the enemy base with ease. You do not mess around with ATACAMs. They're like smaller tactical nukes, but they're not nuclear, and they're on the back of a truck instead of a silo. But yeah, he is just bombarding Aristotle's refineries and units. Got a pretty good line of sight, it seems. Delta Force helping out. Sentinel turrets is getting rickety wrecked. Guardian helicopters coming in for support. The Delta Force is moving up. But oh, here comes the Metal Storms. And the Metal Storm's going to do their thing. And the Delta Force disappear. And same with the Metal Storms as they cloak up.
Stealth enemy unit detected.
The nice thing about using Metal Storms compared to Phoenix is that they can self-repair. So once they cloak up, they're already at max HP, ready for another attack. We've got some blazers moving up and some tanks trying to clear out this artillery position on the hill. But it's rather dug in. MG Nest and Delta Force holding the line as well for the artillery. It's going to be a one tough nut to crack. And this has been quite far into the game. All sides have a lot of resources and no nukes. Not a single tactical nuke. But Lanky just moving right through the middle. Like his Operation Desert Storm with all those Abrams. And here comes the Metal Storms coming in. They're going to do their thing. Just doing lots of damage. They are pretty scary and cloaking. And I think that he's going to clear out his force. A lot of it was Hercules. Only 2 Abrams actually really need to kill. Is that long range artillery over here? Got some N losses. Oh, it was that's the ATACAMs, yeah. Just doesn't have ATACAMs in his base for defense. Metal Storms coming in for round 2. And same with the Strikers. You know, it is an awful lot of blazers. And that is just a lot of artillery. And then the blue team sort of bunkered in their own base. Oh look, Lanky moving up, taking a hill. Ecstatic coming in, going to be clearing it out. Oh, here's the blazers, it's doing a lot of damage.
Stealth enemy unit detected.
And just, yeah, both sides really just sticking to the ATACAMs. Bunch of Delta Force moving up.
Stealth enemy unit detected.
Going to be clearing out the base. They do get spotted, Joe. Taking some artillery fire from their MC task. Getting in close range. Shooting their rocket launchers. The Sentinel turret and Metal Storm is going to be quite to deal with. Lanky surrenders. Oh, yeah, that's right, he surrendered. He got nuked a few times. And then Ecstatic coming in for the killing blow. No, this is gonna be a victory for the blue team as Exotic just blows out the base. I mean, that's just a mass force. His Nateron going for one final desperate hurrah, trying to clear out the Chimera base. I mean, that is a lot of HIMARS and ATACAMs. That's awfully
Stealth enemy
really
unit
scary.
detected.
Here comes the magical storms. You're gonna do your thing. Yeah, just shoot them one by one. There's
Stealth
no
enemy unit
defense.
detected.
Oh, the exposed artillery. The metal storms being the name of the game. NATO on surrenders. Now be a GG. The blue team winning the match, and a rather good match. Red did a very good job putting on the pressure and with all the artillery, but they couldn't break blue, which they dug in rather well, and the metal storms definitely helped out an awful lot, or rather powerful unit. Yeah, pretty much an artillery war between both sides, and I think in 2v2 games it's all about getting that nuke, trying to get the nuke ASAP, the super weapon to be more general, because super weapons can just make such a big deal. It's such a game changer, not just from, you know, it blows up half the enemy base, but if my base gets hit by a Peacekeeper 2 missile, I'm just going to be a little bit pissed off, and I'm not going to probably do as well if I was in a clear state of mind. But yeah, if you play 2v2, just get super weapons, easy peasy. And wow, that's all I have time for. This has been another RANGROO cast. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And as usual, please just take it easy.